Hi guys, how are you? Jamboni, saseni, bonjour. I hope you're good. You're fine. Everything is fine. I'm good and I'm back. Guys, yesterday I promised you guys a video about how to use the social media platform well, but I just realized that I already shot a video on that, only that I never uploaded it on YouTube. It's on my Facebook page. So if you go to my Facebook page, you'll definitely come across how we use the social media to inspire one another and to motivate one another, and not as a platform where we bring people down, where we bring this kind of bad vibes, competition vibes. Competition is good, but in a good way, wanting to be better, why not? But I realized it's something I could speak over again, and that's why it was still in my mind. It's like when a pastor preaches a message in January and in March again, you feel like this message was really not home, or you never got out like the way you'd have really wanted to. And I think that's why I had this urge yesterday to speak about it. But since I already shot the video, you can just go to my Facebook page and check out the video. And I hope it will inspire you, motivate you, and even help other people out there that we can use this platform in a good way. I'm so happy about YouTube. I'm learning a lot of things over there, how to do my thing right. I didn't start today. I remember when I was in school 6 years ago, I went there in the evenings because I usually went to school in the day, Monday to Friday for 8 hours, and I hardly had nobody to practice with the languages that I was learning. So YouTube University was the best place, and it's the cheapest university so far, Ama, and you can have it at any time. You can visit anytime you have time. So guys, let's take care of one another's feelings so that we can be able to grow. You hear? I told you I shrub, but I'm not going to delete this because I want you guys to believe. When I speak slowly, words just run out. Really. How can I say to glow badala ya grow? Anyway, msijali, that's life. So we can use this place to grow and to help one another. Guys, what I want to talk about today is about how to realize a situation is toxicated. And I'm going to touch 3 aspects. That's going to be friendship, work, and family. Toxication in 3 things. When you realize these things, there is toxication. It's upon you. Of course, you can't run away from your family, but then you're going to learn how to handle things differently. What am I going to start with? I'm going to start with work. So you're working in a company, and anytime you come in the morning, in the evening, doesn't matter what shift you have, we work different shifts. You realize that there is some kind of funny, like maybe you're coming over and you have to take your job over from somebody else. Maybe you work 2 people in the same department, or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6, but you realize for a long duration of time that when you come to work, things have changed. The way they used to say hi to you has changed. The way your boss used to address you has changed. You feel like there is something not really good. We have instincts, and if you don't have them, ask God to activate them. I remember when I left Kenya years ago, I stopped counting the years and started just counting the blessings of the Lord since I left my country. When I left Kenya, I remember my mom told me at the airport, I'm not going to be with you in Europe, but there is one thing that I'm going to pray for you. I'm going to pray that you'll always listen to your inner you. You need to fight to have that inner relationship with yourself. You have to be on one page with your inner you. My head could be telling me, Leah, why can't you do this? But I don't want to do it. There is this struggle, this kind of fight between you and yourself. And you'll realize once you're in accordance with yourself that things work smoothly. You have it easy to make decisions. And I would really pray that you can activate these instincts, because this is when you get to work and you realize things are not right anymore. Maybe there is somebody you used to go for coffee together, and all of a sudden she doesn't want to be with you. She could be facing maybe a hard time, or she's having a bad day. But if this goes for a duration of time, it's up to you to check. Could there be something that is going on behind locked doors that you don't know? Check your working space. How do you feel? Could you have said something that maybe came out wrongly? Just go back to yourself and ask yourself, why is all this happening? And if you're brave enough, which we need to do, a video is loading about self-esteem. I have to work on this video because it turned a lot in my life. The day I sat and said, I want to turn my life, I want to do things comfortably without having to worry way too much. Guys, I had an encounter, and this I'll share with you. Self-esteem is very important. Face your workers, and in worst cases, face your boss. Just tell her there is something going on that I don't like, and this is a job that you want to keep. It's a job where you're growing. There is room for growth. There is room to become a better person. Face them. Let them know, I'm not happy. Signs something funny. They don't want to be with you anymore. You're not eating together. You can't have coffee together. Anytime you comment something, they shortcut it. Like, you can't really express yourself. When something changes, you realize there is something. Yeah? This is for work. Be brave enough, address them, let them know that you've realized this. And then another thing, avoid speaking your private stuff at work. You know why? they'll still speak it out. You'll tell to the person that you believe is your colleague, and then she'll go maybe out smoking with the next colleague. Before you realize it, it's all about you. The company knows about yourself, about your family. If you're facing marital problems, company is not the best place to go and air that. Trust me. You'd rather even pay a psychologist, somebody who will sit down with you, or even go for free classes and meet the Lord. Let him be your comforter. Let him talk to you. I don't know, but work is not the best place, really. So I'll go now to family. What I want to say about family is, you know, we in diaspora, I think I speak more about what I've gone through or what I see people that are close to me going through, because then it's easier for me to speak it out. You know, when we come over here, people have this expectation in Kenya, you need to help them, which is not so bad. The story of Joseph in the Bible, I don't know, when they did all this to him, when the brothers did what they did to him, they did not know that one day he'll be the one to get them out of that problem that they were all in. If you don't know the story of Joseph, you can go to the Bible, Google it, you'll get it narrated, or you can read it. It's a story that inspires me a lot. And I told God, if you chose me to be the Joseph of my family, I carry my hands up and say, here I am. Guys, if you have family back in Kenya and you realize there is some kind of, I don't know how to put it, you have siblings and there is always this one person telling you so and so said so, you know, because sometimes we are not all blessed the same way. We have brothers that are more blessed than the others, sisters that are more blessed than the others, and you tend to realize that they are isolating you kind of. Maybe there is something you're supposed to do. There was a project and they expected way too much input from you, and then you happen to fail. And then you start getting this thing of Alisema, she didn't say, your mom starts acting funny to you. Guys, maybe you used to talk every week or every second day. It depends on how you people communicate. But when you realize the gaps are becoming bigger, things that you used to share, you don't share anymore. They don't like show you this we miss you thing, like you've done enough, because we never do enough in the diaspora. This is something I came to realize. I'm not speaking about my family, I'm putting this in general because I have a very big group of people that we do exchange. And not only Kenya, we have people from all over who just came in, immigrants who came in wishing to like live better, looking for greener pastures. And we can never give Africa enough. We can never give our land enough. The much that we can give ourselves is that what makes us happy. If you feel doing for your mom something, of course for parents, you can never get enough blessings. If your mom lives good, why not? You'll be blessed. If you bring your family to a state, I would say maybe try to invest that they can be able to live on that what you've invested, and not every month you're just sending money, unless somebody is sick. There are some situations that are just exceptions. But I would like to say, if you realize the communication between you and your siblings, you and your mother has changed, reflect, think, what did I do last? What was expected of me? And if you realize that things are not the same anymore, there could be toxication. Face your mom, talk to them if you're facing hardships, because there is nothing so bad as when you know that even where you live, especially in the diaspora, you don't have a job and they don't understand this. Or maybe you don't even want to tell them. You know, when we are here, they believe we just have everything. But don't bring yourself to such a low ground that you can never rise again. You know, let them know this is the way that it is. Maybe you're disappointed, but don't go beyond your fence. If you know this is where you've reached, that's where you are. They have to live with this. Face them, let them know, be real to them. Of course, if you know there are things you tell them that will make them sick and depressed, don't tell them. Tell it to God, really. But let them know so that they don't bring you to this line where you feel like you can't do it anymore. So communication changes in family. Be aware, toxication could have taken place. Somebody could have spoken something ill about you. Maybe you posted somewhere, you went out. Because there is no way you can say to your family that you don't have money. I'll you go posting pictures and they're seeing you over there and there, you know. But though that's unfair, Amma. I find it's unfair. Because why should you not live your life just because they are expecting this from you? Anyway, this is a family issue. You have to deal with this. What I'm trying to say is, when communication changes between you, your siblings, your mom, check out what could have gone wrong, who could have said something, because when you are too many to, somebody speaks out something that is not right, or they go searching for you on social media, then they start judging without what they have seen. So try to get your communication right with your family. And now comes the highlight. This is the highlight. Me, I like this part. You know why? It's something that I've gone through personally. and something that I've gone through personally touches me, and the way I speak about it is totally different about friends. Toxication in friendships. How do you realize that maybe even it's time to say quits to a friendship that was really long, and time comes you start feeling like it's weighing you down? Guys, let me tell you, when you realize you have a very good friend or very close friends that are trying to keep you off every time they're planning parties, anytime they're planning events, baby shower, bridal showers, all these things, it doesn't matter because we have a lot of activities going on. Thank God COVID, at the moment, nothing is being planned. It's time for us to come back together and really think, because I think there are people who have gone back to their senses during this COVID time and really thought, why do I do what I do? You know, there are people who use events to just make others feel bad. If you have a friend that you used to tell stuff and all of a sudden she just cut you short, she doesn't talk to you like she used to talk to you in the beginning, and then another bad part is this part. If you start seeing your friend hanging out with somebody you ever told that you don't like, guys, there could be a problem. You know why? Ebu, try to imagine, maybe you ever told this friend, let's take an example. Leah tells Rose she doesn't like Emily. Leah tells Rose she doesn't like Emily. Not hate. I never talked about hate. Me, I'm for peace, love, and unity. But liking is a choice. I mean, friends are for... There's nowhere we've been told you have to be my friend or I have to love you. But no hate. But you don't like somebody. And you even happen to talk and told Rose a lot about Emily. All of a sudden, Rose starts acting funny to you. And the next thing you see, she's posting pictures with Emily. Guys, let me tell you, here comes the problem if you ever gossiped about her. And then now she's keeping you off and taking more of Emily. And she's letting you even see this. This friendship is toxicated. You see, I'm even saying friendship. Guys, I told you, it's normal, eh? And let's just be real, it happens. If you have a group of friends that plan things and always leave you out, trust me, once, twice, thrice, walk away. You don't need them. Something must have gone wrong. You know, people sit down and discuss. And the worst part comes in when you know, there's nothing I like when I learn. If there are things I did in the past and they were not right and I happen to learn from them, why should I feel bad about them? And I cannot hang on them. I just leave and I move on. That's the way that it was. There are some silly mistakes I also did and I learned from them. And I can't keep looking at them and saying, hi, guy, I did this, so I can't move. No. I left them and I chose to move. A time came in my life where I said, I'm going to move. When you realize there's these friends always just doing things and you feel there is something so funny, because when something is funny, here comes the instinct part that you need to ask God for activation. When something is not right, you will feel it. You will see it. The worst of it all is when you ever told somebody, you trusted these people and told them stuff about yourself, and all of a sudden they're not talking to you. What fear do you get first? Could they maybe tell people about what we used to talk? Could she maybe have told her about what I told her? You know, sometimes you happen to get so close to somebody that you can't hide anything from her. But me, today, Aki, I'm not lying, and this is just before God. I'm really careful what I share with anybody, not even to my closest friend. Because being a close friend does not mean you are my mentor. And even being my mentor does not mean that human is to error. I don't know. Check out anything you know you'd never, ever, ever want to hear outside. No matter the situation, the circumstance, don't say it to anybody. Guys, take this point right. Don't say it to anybody. It will one day work against you. I'm speaking out of experience. Be careful what you do, with who you do, what you say, whom you tell, because it might work against you one day. If you realize communication has changed, she never picks up your call, she prefers to even text you, and there were days you used to speak 2, 3, 4, 5 hours. Okay, that's too long, but this flat rate has messed things. Actually, sometimes we just talk before you realize you're even gossiping. Watch my video about gossiping. Guys, when you realize this, then something is very funny. Something is weird. Toxication is in act. You need to act very fast to get out, because sometimes we wait. Toxication happens. We get toxicated before we realize it. We have no more strength. We can't move. And guys, we are supposed to move. Stagnation has no room in our lives. We need to have a flow. We need to see this thing like we are growing. Even your body, you need to see if you are adding weight or you are losing, or you're just feeling good, you're doing sport and you're keeping fit. This change is needed, really. And that's why even in cars we have gear 1, gear 2, gear 3, gear 4, gear 5, gear 6, gear 7. Thanks God you can move as fast as you want. And when you have to brake, sometimes you brake a bit. When the jam opens, you move again. Anybody bringing stagnation in your life, let them go. Be it a group, because we have so many groups, and these groups, even it's the same people who talk every day. You wake up, there is a post. It's like she was even, I don't know, she gets an alert anytime something. The same people, January to December 2021. No, we've not got 2021. From 1919 to 2020, the same people. Okay, I'm just trying to put like a long time. It doesn't make sense all those years, but like the same people, and you always feel like a minority. You're in the wrong place. Wrong place. You need to be in a place where you're given time to air your views, where you'll be acknowledged. You're somebody very important, and if they don't realize, walk away. Walk away. Go to people who are going to acknowledge your presence, people who are going to give you room to grow. If you don't take care, you'll be stagnant, doing the same thing over and over again, never moving, no growing. What for? Guys, watch out. Toxication in relationships, family, at your working place. Address the story, address the issue, and if you realize the toxic gas is way too much spread, maybe it could be time to say, hey guys, it's time to quit, it's time to stop and move on. As long as you're healthy, you're not sick, everything is well, there's always room for new start. Start up a new thing, start up new relationships. Nobody was born with anybody. We all came to meet in this world, and sometimes it just happen not to grow together. Time comes and then you have to also outgrow situations. You have to learn to outgrow friendship, and it shouldn't hurt you. Some separations are really bad, but why stay in something that is not pleasing you? Why stay in something that is pulling you down killer time? Guys, thank you so much. It's Thursday, Friday, nagonga gonga, knock. I'm wishing you guys a very good day. Take care, stay tuned, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, Leah Mogure Ditman, it's just a channel to inspire and motivate. Actually, I'm rebranding. The name is loading. I'm having 2-3 names that I'm trying to think about, because I thought Leah Mogure Ditman is way too long. I would like to make it short, a bit interesting, and I know we are going this journey together. Just subscribe that the stories can spread, share it with a friend, a neighbor. Who knows, it might help somebody out there as we continue moving. Have a very good day and take care. Bye. Hi guys, how are you? Jamboni saseni bonjour. I hope you're good. Today is Thursday, good feelings, good vibes. Weekend is coming. Tomorrow is Friday, and then we get down as we wait for everything to just come calm, for things to get better. Guys, I would like to introduce you again to our tea. We are having tea from December. We are going to be serving this in both our food trucks, the Jumbo and the Big Five. We are going to be having Kenyan spicy tea with milk, sugar, with and without milk. Strungi, we call it strungi. It's very good. If you don't know what Kenyan tea is, don't miss coming to one of food trucks. Just give this to the workers. We'll be there. Tell them Leah said the first cup of tea is for free. We'll be serving it with mandazi. We are going to do it with chapati and maybe chapati mayai. Let's see how the season goes. Guys, thank you so much for your support. I'm really happy. The COVID time has been very hard, but you have supported me. You've held me. Thank you for your orders. Thank you for your motivation. And let's do this together. I love you so much. Delicious begins right at Jumbo African Dishes. Bye.